Long, long ago, in a village called Tenali, there lived a poor lad called Ramalingam. Tenali was a part of Vijayanagara, which was ruled by a great king, Krishnadevaraya. Ramalingam, also called as Raman, was a clever man, but did not like to work and whiled away his time idling. One day, as usual, when he was idling under a tree, a sadhu happened to pass by that side.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself? When everyone is working, you're wasting your time doing absolutely nothing.
Sadhu, I would like to work, but I can't because my health is poor.
That's really unfortunate. If that is the reason, I will help you. I will teach you a mantra to invoke the goddess Kali. When she appears, ask her to bless you with good health.
Being clever, Raman learnt the mantra soon.
You have learnt the mantra in no time. Now, go to the temple tonight. Sit there before the idol and repeat the mantra 1008 times. The goddess will appear and you can ask for a boon.
Thank you very much, sir. I will do as per your word.
The same night, Raman reached the temple. He closed the door, sat before the idol, and began to repeat the mantra. The moment he delivered the mantra for the last time, a flash blinded his eyes for a moment. Raman heard a voice.
My son, I am pleased with your prayer. I will bless you.
The moment Raman saw her, he began to laugh uncontrollably. The goddess became furious.
Stop! How dare you laugh at me?
Forgive me, mother, but I cannot stop this one nose from running when I get a cold. I wonder how you would manage when your 10 noses catches a cold.
The goddess could not help being amused.
It would certainly be funny. You are a clever, brave boy. May you always succeed in making people laugh. From now, you will be called as Vikatakavi.
Thank you, mother. Vikatakavi reads the same both ways. It's a palindrome. But this boon will make others happy. How does it benefit me?
He is a bold, outspoken boy. I like him. Let me offer him one of my 2 most popular boons. Okay, what you say is true, my son. So, let me offer you another boon.
Raman saw 2 cups in Kali's hand.
This golden cup contains the sweet milk of learning, and this diamond-studded one has the sour curds of wealth. One of them shall be yours. You can choose one now.
I should take both. Oh, mother, how can I choose without tasting both?
That's true.
Without thinking, the goddess held out the cups. Before she knew what was happening, Raman gulped down the contents of both cups. She again became furious, but Raman bowed humbly before her.
Oh, mother, please forgive me. As you know, the one without the other would be useless. To lead a happy life, I had to have both.
The goddess had calmed down.
Now that you have both gifts, you shall be witty and wealthy.
Uttering these words, Kali vanished. Raman was quite happy and returned home.
This village of Tenali is no place for a man like me. I must enter the court of Vijayanagara and should win the heart of Krishnadevaraya.
Raman knew it was not an easy task, but he was determined to go to Vijayanagara.
First, let me go to Vijayanagara. There I will find a way to enter the palace. But for that, I should find a person who will help me.
Raman spent his days wondering how to get a supporter. One day, Raman came to know that Rajguru from Vijayanagara was visiting the temple in his village.
I knew luck would favor me.
The next day, when Rajguru came to the temple, Raman followed him.
Sir, I am Raman from Tenali. I would like to serve you.
Why not I make use of this ignorant village character? All right, I'm going to have a holy dip in the river. You can carry my towel for me?
Sir, one day I hope I too will belong to the court of Vijayanagara.
Well, as what?
I will be a court jester, sir.
Well, you may come to Vijayanagara and let me see how I can help you.
Believing that he had a supporter, a few days later, Raman, along with his mother and wife, left Tenali with his belongings. When they reached Vijayanagara, Raman decided to meet the Rajguru. The very next day, he went to the Rajguru's house.
Ah, I never thought that this fool would come.
Immediately, he called for his servant.
There is a man in the courtyard. Throw him out.
The servant pushed him out.
But he asked me to come.
For the next few days, he wandered around the city. One day, he noticed Rajguru walking towards the river.
Ah, he has left his clothes on the bank. Let me grab it.
Raman grabbed the clothes and hid behind a rock. When Rajguru turned for his clothes, he was shocked.
I have them. I will give you if only you promise to carry me on your shoulders to the palace.
Rajguru had to agree, as he had to get back his clothes. As promised, Rajguru carried Raman on his shoulder and began walking. When they reached the palace courtyard, King Krishnadevaraya saw this.
What's that? A man carrying another man. That seems to be my guru.
Raman saw the king. He guessed what would happen next. So, immediately he slid down from Rajguru's back.
Sir, I have humiliated you. Let me carry you now.
Before Rajguru could protest, Raman hoisted him on his shoulders and began walking. Meanwhile,
Gods, there is a man on Rajguru's shoulder. Thrash him and bring the Rajguru.
the guards who had been appointed only the previous day wished to show their loyalty. So they rushed forward, dragged the Rajguru, thrashed him, and with due respect, the king, who saw Raman, was confused.
Who are you? Where is the Guru?
Raman narrated the whole story. The king immediately took a liking to the bold, frank, and fearless Raman.
Ah, Raman, you have not done any wrong. From this moment you are appointed as court jester.
I am honored, Your Majesty.
Raman, now as a court jester, wanted to please the king. So he left his home early in the morning and returned late at night. On one moonlit night, as he was returning home,
I don't find any time to water my fields and plants. Tomorrow I should do that.
suddenly Raman was taken aback. He found two dark figures behind the trees that had caught his attention.
Thieves. Hope they haven't seen me. Well, I should plan to do something.
He walked into his house. As he entered,
Ah, come on. Your dinner is ready. Wash your feet and come.
but Raman raised his voice and shouted at her.
Eating next? First, we have another job to do.
What is that, my dear?
You know the city is flooded with thieves. We need to keep our valuables under lock.
Oh dear, thieves! What shall we do now? I don't even lock the door while we sleep.
Do not worry. Put all our jewels, money and valuables in a trunk. We will throw the trunk into the well. No one can judge that place.
The two thieves were able to hear Raman's voice clearly, and they smiled at each other. Raman stepped closer to his wife.
Shh! There are two thieves outside. I want to fool them. So fill the trunk with something heavy. How long will you take to fill the trunk?
Raman's wife now understood why her husband had raised the voice.
What you say sounds good. Let me do that immediately. This grinding stone should be ideal.
Now Raman dragged the trunk and threw it into the well. With a loud splash, it went down to the bottom.
Let's wait till the lights are blown out. I think the trunk is fully filled. The boot will last for a long time, I hope.
A little later,
The lights are gone. Come, let's proceed to the well. Be careful. Don't make any noise.
the thieves reached the well and peeped in.
I don't see much water in the well. Then our job is easy. Let's drain the well, and the rest will be done easily.
They both worked throughout the night, but in vain. One drew the water from the well, the other poured it out. The water ran towards the fields.
1 bucket, 2, 3, 4. Within few hours, we will be rich. 51, 52. Now you do it. I am tired. Move that side. 53, 54, 110. I cannot stand. My back. Can you see the trunk? No, not yet. But we should not give it up. Come on, draw the water. 111.
A little before dawn, Raman and his wife saw that their fields had been watered sufficiently. He went near the well.
Thank you very much. You have done a good job.
The thieves were shocked when they heard the voice.
Run, don't look back, or else we'll be caught. What? Escape?
Oh, my dear wife, watch them run. Okay, come, let's go. I should go to the court.
Later at court, Raman narrated the whole story to the king.
Not only have you outwitted them, but made them work for you. How clever you are.
The king gave a bag of gold coins to Tenali Raman for diverting the mind with his amusing tales.
Second bag of gold coins.
The following incidents reveal how intellectual Raman was. One day, a renowned scholar of Varanasi visited the court of Krishnadevaraya.
O learned one, we are honored by your visit. Please accept our greetings.
O king, thank you. I would like to challenge the scholars at your court to a debate in any branch of knowledge of their choice.
The court would be honored to take up the challenge.
In the evening, when the king was alone,
O king, the pundit is an expert. No one on this earth will take a chance to challenge him.
Do you mean to say there is no one to face him in a debate?
suddenly they heard a voice. It was Raman, the king's favorite and Rajguru's enemy.
I will debate with him, my lord.
But Raman, scholarship is scholarship and wit is wit. But are you confident?
Yes, my lord.
He can't, king. He will bring only dishonor to us.
Let's see. You make arrangements for the debate tomorrow evening.
The next evening,
King, I am ready. Where is your scholar? Here, he comes with his disciple.
Please place the bundle of manuscripts here. Oh, learned one, can we start the debate?
I am ready. May I know the work that you have chosen to debate upon?
Let's begin with the simple one. Tilakahasta Mahisha Bandhana of...
What? Tilakashta? I have not heard of this. I beg your pardon. Till date, I have not come across such a work at all.
What? Never come across it? It's surprising. Even cowherds in our city are familiar with it.
If mere cowherds know what I haven't even heard of, how much more intelligent this scholar must be. I accept my defeat. Pardon my arrogance.
the humble scholar left the court.
I am grateful to you, Raman. You saved our reputation.
I'm curious. What work is that? I must confess that I too haven't heard of it.
Raman uncovered the bundle and explained.
These are the Tilakahastas, stalks of the sesame plant which I have tied together with the Mahisha Bandhana, which means the rope used to tie the buffaloes. Simple, isn't it?
Raman, you have saved our honor. Guruji, while I hold you in high esteem for your learning, I hold Raman in high esteem for his wit.
Undoubtedly, Your Majesty.
But Rajguru was looking out for a chance to take revenge against Raman. The king gave a bag of gold coins to Raman.
Third one.
In another incident, Raman again proved his intelligence. Once, a magician visited the court.
Your Majesty, I am a great magician and have mastered the art. I wish to challenge that no one can defeat me.
When the king heard this, he became furious. But as it was a custom to treat a guest well, the king calmed himself down.
Does anyone here accept my challenge?
There was pin-drop silence. No one was ready to accept the challenge. Even Rajguru remained silent.
No one is equal to me.
I accept your challenge.
The king smiled and was relieved.
I am ready.
Okay, I will do an action closing my eyes. You should do it with your eyes open. Do you accept?
I accept. Proceed.
Raman called for a guard and whispered something in his ears. The guard went out and brought a handful of sand. Raman now closed his eyes and poured the sand on his eyes. Later, he dusted his face and opened his eyes.
Okay, now have you got it? Do the same action with your eyes open.
The magician was really shocked to see this.
Please forgive me. I accept my defeat. It is not possible for anyone to do this.
Accepting defeat, the magician left the court.
Raman, you are really matchless. Take this bag, it's yours.
Thank you, Majesty. Seventh one.
Once, a merchant from Arabia visited the king Krishnadevaraya.
Your Majesty, I have some strong, swift-footed Arabian horses for sale. They are the finest horses in the world. I can assure you that you will never find better horses than those I have brought.
Let me check, and if I am satisfied, then I will buy the whole lot.
The next day, the king inspected the horse and bought the horses from the merchant. The king thought that training all these horses would be a difficult task, so he thought of a plan.
A horse will be given to each family. They should take good care of the horse. I will give 3 gold coins each month to rear the horse. After 3 months, I will inspect the horse.
Every family was given a horse and 3 gold coins. Tenali Raman too received a horse. He took the horse to his house, and at the backyard he constructed a stable with a small window. He locked the horse in the room. Every day he used to give a little hay through the window. On the other hand, the others took good care. Some even went to the extent of spending their whole earning apart from the 3 gold coins for the horse, so as to make the king happy. The horses became strong, but the people became weak. Time passed.
3 months have passed. I would like to see the horse. Ask everyone to bring their horses.
Next day, everyone brought their horses except for Tenali Raman.
Raman, you are standing alone. Where is the horse?
Your Majesty, it's such a fierce beast. I dare not go near it.
Rajguru was looking for an opportunity to take revenge.
Milord, he seems to be lying. How can a horse be so fierce?
Is that so?
Your Majesty, I am hurt. If you don't believe me, send Rajaguru with me and see for himself.
Guruji, please go and bring the horse here.
Sure, Your Majesty. I will lead the horse here personally, if it's still there.
Raman took Rajguru to the stable.
You fool! You call this room a stable?
Sorry, sir. I am not learned as you are, so I don't know.
Let me see the horse.
This way, sir. You can see it through the hole. But be careful. Later, do not blame me.
The moment Rajguru put his head into the window, the starving animal grabbed his beard, thinking it to be hay.
Raman, help me!
I am afraid to go near it. Didn't I warn you?
Hearing the voice shouting for help, people gathered and learned what had happened.
We have to break the wall. There's no alternative. Then what are you waiting for? Let's break it.
When the walls were broken, the horse came out, but did not leave the beard.
Let's cut the beard and release Guru. That's the only way to save him.
The beard was cut, and the Guru was released.
Let's take the horse to the king.
The horse was dragged and taken to the king. When the king saw the horse,
What is this, Raman? Your horse is very skinny. What did you do with the gold coins?
The horse was given little quantity of hay. In spite of that, it was still a very fierce beast. Apart from this, I would like to tell you something.
What is that?
It is the duty of the king to take care of his people. But you burden them with this job of rearing the horse. People have become very weak and the horses strong.
You have made me realize my mistake. You have opened my eyes tactfully. A reward for you. Accept.
The king gave a bag of gold coins again.
Eighth one.
The fame of Tenali Raman had spread across the country. At the time of Krishnadevaraya, the Mughal Emperor Babur ruled North India.
Everyone is speaking about the intelligence of the Vikatakavi Raman. I would like to see him. Day by day, my eagerness is growing.
A messenger was called for.
Hand over this message to the King Krishnadevaraya.
The messenger reached Vijayanagara.
What is that? Let me see. Oh, it's an invitation. Raman, you have brought honor to Vijayanagara. The emperor has invited you to Delhi. Get ready to meet the emperor Babur. Remember, you are a court jester. Come back with a bag of gold coins.
Raman, with the permission of Krishnadevaraya, left Vijayanagara. After a few days, Raman reached Delhi. Babur heard of the arrival of Raman.
Raman will be here any moment. Nobody should laugh when Raman is here. If anybody laughs, the consequences will be severe.
Raman was given a grand welcome.
Welcome to our city.
Thank you. Please accept my greeting, Your Majesty. These are the gifts sent by our king.
Then, Raman narrated his experience of traveling in a comical way. Nobody laughed. He tried in many ways, but in vain. Raman was now heartbroken. He felt sad that he had to face the king, Krishnadevaraya, without the gold bag from Babur. The whole night he was thinking how to win the heart of Babur. Next day, as usual, Babur went for a stroll on his horse. On the way, he saw a very old man digging the earth. Babur stopped his horse and went near the old man.
Oh, old man, why are you toiling yourself at this old age?
Your Majesty, I am going to plant the tamarind seed.
Babur laughed.
Are you mad? Do you think whether you will be alive to enjoy the fruits of your labor?
Emperor, what I am enjoying today is because of my ancestors. My next generation will harvest the fruits of the tree which I am planting today.
Ah, what you are saying is correct. Take this bag of gold coins. This is for the truth hidden in your words.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Everyone has to wait for some time to reap the result for the effort they have put in. But for me, I have reaped on the same day of planting.
Hearing this, Babur was very much pleased. He immediately gave another bag of gold coins.
A person who has planted a tree will be benefited only at the time of harvesting fruits. But in my case, on the day of planting itself, I have benefited twice.
You are very intelligent. One more bag for you.
I am honored.
Babur left the place, but stopped the horse when he heard the voice.
Stop! Stop, my lord!
Babur turned to see who was calling. He was shocked when he turned back. He saw the old man removing his beard. He was none other than Raman. Babur returned and rode to the old man.
Was it you who were speaking to me all this time?
Yes, Your Majesty. it was me. My king wished that I should bring a bag of gold coins from you. But I have won 3 gold coin bags. I am happy now.
I really admire you, Raman. Take this, and it will be 4 bags of gold coins. Now let me leave, because I have given all the bags which I brought with me.
Thank you, Master. I would like to take permission to leave Delhi.
As you wish, Raman. Convey my greetings to your king.
Raman, after taking his permission, left Delhi and reached Vijayanagara.
Raman, welcome. Have you got the reward from the emperor?
Yes, my lord. Not 1, but 4.
Once again you have proved yourself and brought honor to Vijayanagara.